Woo! It's currently that time again. Here I am, day one, sort of, for this little build. I've just got to get the truck out of the garage and take my boy to school in it, because he wants to go to school in the truck. So we're going to do that, and I'll be back in your time in a nanosecond to do some more work on this. More welding. This is a boring bit, really, to be honest. There's not much fabrication type thing, you know, nothing special. Normal mini stuff this is now, so cutting out rot, replacing bits of metal. But I have a plan for this week. Yeah, I'll share that with you now. I want to get the sill finished on this side, at the front there. The two front floor pan bits welded in, replaced, and the inner and outer sill on the passenger side of the car. And make a big start on the front of it as well. Like I say, I want to smooth off all the bulkhead, get all that welded up. So that's my plan for this week, and I've also got next week as well. I'll be having a break on the weekend, so I've got 2 car shows to do, both in the same place, both run by different people, so could be good. If you're around Worthing in West Sussex, I shall be taking my little Gen 3 Honda to the first show and the truck to the second one. So I've also got to clean them as well. I hate cleaning cars now, used to love it. Right then, like I say, back in a nanosecond once I've got my boy to school, and let's crack on with this. Oh, looking forward to it. School run time. What the hell was that? Yeah. Right, more mini videos today, mate, alright?
Okay.
Yeah. All this week. Even better, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. Right, that's it. Back from the school run. Now let's get some overalls on and get cracking. Right, first thing I'm going to tackle today is this front corner, because I couldn't get to that because the ramp was in the way. So time to use one of my new axle stands and swing that ramp out the way. And yeah, let's get on with the floor pan. Let's just get the car. Yeah, let's get this axle stand under it, and I'll show you what it does. Right, let's just let the car down. Get it a bit of a working height. Oh, put that in the right place. Right, let's just keep going down slowly. That's it, weights off that corner a little bit. There we go. Let's just pull this a little bit here. There we go. Makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? So, right, let me just pick this up. Sorry, hand in the way. Right, so as you can see, there's quite a bit of corrosion all around here on the floor. So I've got just going to put a little corner in that. It's going to be functional rather than, you know, being correct with all this little indent for the floor pan bit. So it's probably just going to be a piece of flat steel. Sort all this edge out as well. So, right, well, I'm going to crack on off of that off camera, because you don't really want to watch grinding and welding, do you? I'll show you when it's done. See you in a moment. One little thing which I just want to mention. If anyone ever used these axle stands on a 2-poster ramp, there is one really important thing you need to look out for. And that is that all the other 3 jack pads on the ramp are actually in contact with the car, because if you're just lifting one corner, you might lift another corner off of there, and then the car could move sideways quite easily. Especially if you're actually working on the car and hitting things and pushing and shoving around, it could be quite dangerous. So it's one thing you've got to watch out for. Right, here we go. Let's get some tools out. I'm really not too proud of it, so I'm not going to show you too much. But what I'm going to show you, using the plasma cutter to cut out the what do we call them, strengthening plates for the bottom of the roll cage to go in the corner there. Literally taken me 20 seconds to do those 3 cuts, and they're pretty bloody good. Oh, and they are actually apart as well. Give them a little twist and a shake around. There we go. Just love, I don't even see that. There you go. Just love the cut that thing makes. It's almost as good as an angle grinder. You need a little bit of dressing up with a grinder afterwards, but that is, it's not really focusing too well, is it? Oh, there we go. Gives such a smooth cut. It's an amazing bit of kit. So yeah, just got to bend these to shape. Well, I've cut 2 of them, so I need one for the other side, but not going to fit that yet. But just going to bend that one to shape. Noisy bloody aeroplane. Bend that one to shape, fit that side in, and I might show you what I've done then, because it looks a little bit better when that's covered it up. Right, I'll speak to you in a moment. Right, I've now done a little strengthening plate for the roll cage. It's tied into the sill, and I can show you that bit now because it doesn't look so bad. And ta-da! Roll cage gusset, and that is absolutely strong as anything now. I've just got to put new bolts in there because the last ones were like coach bolts just to hold it together. So there you go. That's in there. It does look a little bit rough, but who cares? Practical. It's going to be under the carpet, isn't it? Right. I think I'm just going to put them the new bolts in that side, and then yeah, onto the other side I think. Right, sticking with this side, just thought, oh, let me grab my torch. There we go, you should be able to see now. With this side I've put the hose on, and I've put the bulkhead connector through there, and that's where it is on the other side. And of course I've got all these little stays for the hoses, so first one's going to go about here, another one up middle of there maybe, and also one of them I'm probably going to put up in that wheel arch. And the reason why they've got 2 fittings, I mean I could have got the single carriers, but the reason why I got the 2, because they're also going to carry the it's going to be this side. I think it's going to be like the remote control, so you know, to make the hydraulics work, so a little switch box. And the other side is going to be battery cables and a hydraulic hose. So there we go. So that's what I'm on at the moment. I'm just going to weld these little pieces in and run the hoses. Right, that's that hydraulic hose run into there, and at the moment it is just hanging loose in the boot. It's down here, so that's going to go up to the top. So focusing on something else now, I want to do that A panel because that's got to be changed because it's pretty rotten at the bottom. So you can't really change the A panel without fitting the door. And there's the door that come with the car, but that is pretty rotten right round the corner there, which I mean, it's fixable, but I have this door which on the surface of it looks a lot worse, but it's actually a lot easier to repair. This corner piece is going to be dead simple. I've got a repair panel for the bottom, obviously I've got a new door skin, So I think we should get this on the bench and fit a door skin. Then we can fit the door. Now there are many videos on YouTube that show you how to change door skins. Everyone does it differently. My way is probably not the right way, but this is the way I do it. I'm going to strip the door down first, get all the glass out of it, mechanism, all the locks and catches and everything, make it a bare door carcass. So let's strip this down. Just remember, keep these little clips safe. Put them back on there. At least they're not going to go missing, because they're a pain in the backside. So now we've got the bare door carcass there. We just need to get this outer door skin off. It's quite an easy job with the angle grinder. There is a little spot weld, I think it's somewhere around the edge here, and they're welded on the tops of the frames either side there, and then it's just folded over, seam sealed. I think there is down the front edge, just down there, they're welded as well, and I think there is another spot on the front here somewhere. It's up near the top here, I think, from memory. It's quite a while ago since I pulled one apart, actually. Got to get that hinge off as well, but the old bolts are a bit rounded off, so I might have to drill them out. Right then, let's get the angle grinder out and cut this off. Right, so now we've got the door completely stripped down, skin completely off. You can see how bad the bottom of the door is. It's only really in this one little spot here where it seems to have a crack running through it as well. So that can have to do something with, but I've got a quality Magnum panel there to repair the bottom of the door. Oh, there's another big crack all the way across there. So big cracks and Magnum panels, they go together well. Right, so I'm going to cut all this back now, ready to weld the new little section in, and then we've got to build the corners up both sides, but we'll need the Magnum outer skin laid on there to do that, and I'll show you what I do. Let me just cut this rotten piece off. Right, now I've prepared all the corners on the other side as well, so now just got to clean up all these edges with the wire wheel all the way around, and then we can start putting the panel on. Right, carcass is laid on the door skin, got some seam sealer between the two skins there, and now all I've got to do is crimp it all over, and for that got an old pair of pliers that I use. Seems to work really well. I want to get this done quick before the seam sealer goes off, so I'll show you again when it's done. Whew, blimey, hurts your wrists. But that's all crimped down now. As you can see, lots of little plier marks, but just dragged it over here. That's not good, but nothing on the outside. Ding free. It's a good little pair of pliers, that is. Oh, let me move that screw. So I'll lay that back down on that. There you go. So all I need to do is weld the top piece, both sides, and just wipe some seam sealer in the seams there. That's it. One door reskinned. there you go. It's not actually bolted on, so the gap at the front's a little bit big, that will pull in. Apart from that, door skin's done on there, it fits pretty well. Now I've got a bigger problem. I think my compressor's blown up, just made some nasty noises, but it's still working at the moment. It does sound a bit rattly, so I might have to get another compressor. Not happy. So I'm just going to tidy up. That's me done for the day. Thanks for watching. I like that look. Looks like it's getting there now, doesn't it? So tomorrow, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do the driver's side A panel, and then that's this side done. Yeah, it is done. Cool. So yeah, like I say, tomorrow driver's side A panel, crack on with the passenger side. Let's see how we go. Hopefully I can get that lot done tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So, okay, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.